Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Hello, Watchtower Basin.
Good morning. It's almost 9 o'clock in the morning, day 2. It was a good sleep. I don't have bad sleeps anymore. I know that I got an expensive, well, this isn't a super expensive sleeping bag, but it's a good sleeping bag. Nice thing about having nice short days is I don't care about waking up at 6 a.m., getting on the road. I can sleep as long as I want. Works for me.
Well, I'm off and running. It's day 2. 11 o'clock. The beauty about short days, like 8 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 12 kilometers, and that's all I figured to do today is 8. It's either 8 or 17, so it's going to be 8, is that I sleep in as long as I want. I don't care. I take all the time I want with breakfast, coffee, wrapping up. By the time I get going, it's beautiful out. Nice and warm. 2 pieces of advice I already have. A big one. Take your time hiking. The joy in this trail is the hike. The campgrounds are mosquito infested. Definitely bring lots of mosquito repellent and bring along a bug head mask because, man, I mean, you're wearing your rain gear because it's just, they are everywhere. So, I mean, the joy is in the hiking. You know, the mosquitoes aren't around me right now. It's in the campsites. They're just swarming. So, yeah, take your sweet time because you're not going to enjoy your time in campsites that much anyhow. You do your best to put up with them, or you hide in your tent. Usually it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Last night after... as I was trying to show you guys my supper, I got joined with some company, and a few more people came out, and I got to yik yak with a few travelers. So that's kind of nice. You're going to be on a busy trail, and might as well meet some people. And the people I was hiking with yesterday for the first couple of kilometers, who were staying at Little Shovel, I managed to miss them there somehow. They must have had their tent set up away from the eating area. And just as I was rolling out, they rolled into Snowbowl. So, since I hike so slowly, I only have 8 kilometer a day. I'm going to enjoy it. They're definitely going to catch up to me today. So, yeah. Anyway, my knee is holding out okay. I got the brace on it again. I'm just going to brace it up the whole way through. And I'm happy to be rolling. Happy to be out of those mosquitoes. It's going to be all day long like this. I've been hiking for 5 minutes. It's already pretty awesome, man. This is such a cool hike. See, there's a water source that's about 10 minutes past Snowbowl. I'll tell you all a little secret. Yeah, it's great, you know, secret on YouTube. I'm sure that works really well. My water purification drops have failed, so One of them was leaking, but there was still, I could shake it and there was still some stuff in it. I was in a hurry getting out of my house, so I didn't check it. While the other one leaked everything out, so I have no way to filter my water on this particular one. But this water was in that glacier, was in that snow. So I mean, how many animals do you think pooped in this water from there to here? I'm not too worried about it. I'll do it the Martyupnorth way. I'll just drink from the fresh mountain springs. Marty, this one's for you, buddy. See how clear and awesome that is? Ah, fantastic. There, I drank my fill, washed out my jet boil, and I have 2 liters of water. One, 2 bottles of, geez, I forgot the word now. The famous brand name bottles that you can boil water in. I have one on each side of my backpack, one in each side pouch. I think I like that better than having a big bladder of water right on top of the pouch. It keeps things rather balanced and even. And I think I'm gonna go with that from now on. Jesus. If you were mad about scrambling, I think you could scramble most of these. You could be in here for weeks. I mean, that one there, you get over there and then you climb up that ridge. I mean, a few of these you might need some climbing gear. But I think most of them you can get up. Oh my God, this is just unbelievable. I guess they train for the death race on this trail. Seems a little crazy. All you have to do is twist your ankle or something. But what an amazing place to train. Why would you not want to run down this every day? The only problem is switching vehicles, right? I mean, you just ran 44 kilometers. How do you get from one vehicle to the next? The one girl, she was only running half. So she just parked her vehicle up at Milling. She's gonna run half there, half back. Okay, she's back to her car. But man, to live in Jasper and be able to train on this. This is sick. Some good water sources now. I think they're basically everywhere until you get to Big Shovel Pass. Nice thing, advantage of hiking a very popular trail, it's well taken care of. I mean, these bridges must have been brought in with a helicopter. I mean, yeah. They're gonna last a long time. Yeah, the trail's up there where I left my backpack. I found myself a nice rock. Chill out beside the water. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have an opportunity to feed out of that water. We'll see. There is Big Shovel Pass. And I can even see a couple hikers up there just slowly trudging up. But they're doing like me. They stop every 30 seconds to stop and look back. Now, why wouldn't they? In the springtime, there must be some pretty impressive water coming down here to do that. Look at the rocks too. Yeah. Well, there's the trio that I came up and they have passed me now. I almost never see their heads swivel around. And see this. It's ever changing. Like I stop every 30 seconds and turn back. It's gonna take me forever to get up Big Shovel Pass because I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Oh. So here comes a water source, and I think this is the last water source until you get the big shovel. And I've been told that in the past there's no water, so we'll see. This is probably the last one. So that is Curator Mountain. You can hike up to the pass there, and I mean, there's even a trail on my app showing a trail going up Curator Mountain. So I leapfrogged over that trio there. They're down there having their lunch, but now that I'm stopped, they'll probably leapfrog me. It's just ridiculous. Not bad. I haven't quite got to the pass yet, but this would probably qualify as a good water source. That's it, man. Big Shovel Pass. I don't know if I can properly point out with my finger while just looking at a little screen. I think, and with the horsefly trying to bite me, I think that there is Little Shovel Pass. That trio took a long lunch break in there. Good for them. They're enjoying themselves. Well, Snowbowl, you are fantastic. That there is Curator Mountain. Some people at this point go and hike up that. That'd be a hell of a hike. I think you need a little bit more snow to get out of there too. And you hike over this little crest and you can see all the paths and stuff that are, you can see the next 10 kilometers of the trail. I'll take a new video of that. I'm gonna hike up there a bit. I'm gonna sit down for a nice break and a fantastic view of the new trail. Well, I'm still at the pass, and from here you can see so much. You know, right there, that's the Watchtower trail going up. I thought I might go up that. It's supposed to be 0.4, but it looks very uphill. I'll save that for another day. I'll save that for a day when I'm gonna come and hike up Watchtower and then go and explore things in there. That'll be a completely new backpack trip. So there, you can see, not sure if my finger's pointing properly, but you can see the trail goes all along there. And you can see a lake over there. That's Curator Lake, right? And then you can see the trail going up. And up to that snow right there, that's the notch. Things are nice and flat enough to do a little walking and talking. Well, I think my mind has been changed. I was gonna go down to Curator Lake. Even though I don't have a spot there, I've heard that one person wasn't gonna be there, so. And then I thought, well, even if by some miracle all the spots are taken, I would have commando camped. Not exactly something they like us to do, especially on a super busy trail. But I just met a couple that hiked the Watchtower Trail, which is something I was gonna do at some point. But the description of it they gave me, oh my God, it sounds like it's terrible. It's just mucky, crappy 10 kilometers, like literally in muck up to the top of your boots type muck, like brutal. She said it was one of the worst 10 kilometers she's hiked in a long time. So, well, now I'm not that, you know, I would like to do every trail. I would like to do Watchtower, but yeah, I was a little bit talked out of it. So, I mean, my original plan was to go to Watchtower, and now I'm thinking I will. That would add 6 kilometers onto my hike, making it a 50-kilometer backpack. But, you know, I go up I'll see the Basin over there. I'll see Watchtower. I'll hang out in the campground, stay the night, and maybe that'll be enough, you know. Maybe I'll never go and hike it. We'll see. I mean, I wasn't planning to hike it this season, so we'll see what the future holds. I had thought about doing a Wabasso Lake through hike to all the way through Watchtower at some point, but apparently the Wabasso Lake trail down is a packed trail. It's all trees torn up by horses and it's garbage. So now it sounds like they're both garbage. So yeah. Gonna go up there and to get an amazing view of that valley. I'll take a break. Gives you an idea of the effort it takes to climb these things. For all the working out I did to come backpack this summer, did not focus on cardio. And you get into a real climb like this, that's when it shows. Started down there, there's the trail, there's the sign. It's pretty steep on this part. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Hello, Watchtower Basin. Holy crap, you could spend a week here too, hitting one peak after the next. Wow. Time for a break. There's that trio down there. If you don't think this is epic, you should lock yourself in a windowless room and be a data processor, because you're clearly born to do it. Coming down's pretty tough. I'm really taking my time trying to use my poles, trying to preserve my knees. This is pretty awesome in here. Now I see a lake over there. There's lots of stuff you could explore in here. There's peaks. There's, yeah, this is cool. It'd be fun to go check out that lake. Yeah. Sounds like that trail's pretty horrid over there, but yeah, I can see myself coming back here. I'm glad I've come to see it now. It just adds on to an already amazing backpack. Man. Well, that's where I was. I'm taking a break in what amounts to another amazing vista view. I'm so happy I didn't skip this now. Watchtower is a totally worthwhile side trip. Most people, especially the ones I've been talking to on trail, they do this in 2 or 3 days. I'm taking 4. If you do have 4, by all means come in here. It's completely worth it. Why not? You know, it really takes 3 days to do the main trail. You know, if you're of relative strength. But yeah, this is awesome. Awesome. I'm thinking, I bet 80% of people who have done Skyline have never seen this. Unless they did it separately. Well, this is a bit unexpected. End of July, and even on the Watchtower Trail, I gotta move through a bit of snow. This is the first time. Now, that couple that was here earlier, they clearly didn't. Because there are no footprints. I'm actually not seeing a real evidence of a trail, though. That's the funny part. It goes into this, and then what? Okay, well, that didn't take long to solve. There's clear evidence of some footprints going around. And then I came down here where it seems like there's evidence of actually a bit of a fire, but there's kind of a cairn, and this appears to be the trail. So, no problem. Well, that's snow right there. Now, it's not that tough to find the trail from there. It does get a bit vague. But from that snow, you can see this rather large marker. So just head for that. You should find the trail in no time. There's a few other little markers in there, but you can't see those from the snow. This guy you can see clear as a bell. Hopefully it lasts. It looks relatively newish, but it's already got a big crack in it, so. Well, that's when I thought I was going to see nobody, you know, just like I haven't since I left the main Skyline trail. There I can see 3 people coming down the trail to come join me at the campsite. Watchtower is a pretty good solution for the people that want to try and do this in 2 days. They can't book anywhere else. They book last minute. They just come do Watchtower. It's a long walk from Malang to Watchtower, but some people are pretty strong, so they can do her. There's some neat stuff in this basin. There's a little waterfall up there, which would be neat to check out. Yeah, not just one little waterfall, it's a cascade that goes for a while. It'd be kind of fun to hike up that and check it out. Boy, oh boy, I hope I don't pay for this. On day 4, I hope I'm not cursing myself for doing this, because that seems like a long way now. It's been nothing but descent, even if it's just tiny bits. All day, descent. You know, or elevation change of some kind. I climbed up to Big Shovel, had a nice straight walk for a little bit, then I climbed up to Watchtower Col, and ever since then, descent, descent, descent. So yeah, that's not the greatest thing for knees, is it? Made it. So spoiled. More picnic tables. It's a normal bear hang anyway with cables. Well, this is the only pad with any kind of view. Skyline, Snowbowl was an interesting site just because there was some privacy and you had places to explore. There's another one there, and another one up there for someone who wants a bit of privacy. I know there's 3 people coming up. Probably there's a couple amongst them, so, you know. Plus, I would rather have the site that has some that has a view anyway. Gets a little sun exposure. The privy is, again, the triple-decker barrel kind, which is awful. I guess that's when you have high usage, that's what you throw in there, right? They last a long time, but then they got to get those barrels out with helicopters. So mosquitoes are buzzing everywhere. That's par for the course. Might as well get everything set up. Well, it took a little while, but it's fun. I managed to find the turnoff for a watchtower. The water source for Watchtower is really good, and that water's coming from up there. That's where I got to go tomorrow. It's quite the add-on to the hike. There's a nice family here. So that was the trio of people that followed me in. They're a hiking family. It's almost goes without saying that they're a nice family. Hiker first aid, yo. The only way to get through big hikes. And you're an amateur and you're over 40.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. I'm just chilling in my tent. Still pretty hot, so I don't even have my sleeping bag out yet. It's only like 7:30, but I don't feel like going back out again. And really the only comfort right now is to lie on my back. A lot of elevation change today, a lot of elevation change over 2 days. But tomorrow is a big day. From what I calculated, it's a good 16 kilometers to Curator Campground. And it's 1,000 feet just to get out of this Watchtower Basin. That's what I figure I descended, 1,000 feet. Yeah, and then I gotta go, there's a bunch of side stuff I want to do. There's actually 1.6 more kilometers if I want to go down and see Curator Lodge and Curator Campground, which, I mean, how can I not? Why am I on Skyline if I'm going to skip all the side stuff? But that makes it over 17 something, so that's a lot. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. Okay, well, I'm going to hang out. Eventually I'm going to wrap it up, start going to bed, get as many hours as I can, and try to get kind of an earlier start tomorrow, because, yeah, a lot more kilometers to cover. Good night.